And in that second when my guard's down, she takes advantage and creeps up on me with a steaming cup of tea in hand. Looks like you could do with this. Puts the mug down on my fresh pack of post-its like it's some sort of makeshift coaster. Is it alright? I pick up the mug. Some novelty joke sprawled across it. I blow it and take a sip. Nearly spit it back out, it's rank. She's changed the tea bags again. Now my taste buds don't give a fuck about fair trade. I smile and tell her it's lovely, thanks. And she hangs around, loiters like she wants to chat, perches herself on the side of my desk, leaving no doubt as to why they call her Camel Toe Carol. I shuffle papers, tap on the keyboard, staple some shit together, anything to give the hint that I'm busy. Time for her to heave-ho. But she just sits and smiles, head cocked to one side, which makes me uncomfortable, and not because I'm now sat face to face with her crotch, when she's talking 50 shades of grey to me, but because she talks to me like she knows. What happened to that handsome face this time then? Past couple of months, I learnt sporting injuries are the best to get away with. Cheekbone cracked in cricket, tooth chipped and lip got split after a dirty tackle, so today I used face caught number 9's boot as I took a fall. Really, she says, like she fucking knows. She'll do Zumba with me instead, it's much safer. And then Big Trevor's chipping in. I keep telling him to join my Sunday league. We need a player like you, Luke. Not afraid to take a hit from the ball. Loyalty, Trev, loyalty. And my voice drops an octave lower like I'm one of the lads. Like I know what the fuck I'm talking about. But the truth is, I'm not into playing any sort of sport. I'm not good with any kind of ball. I didn't take a bruising for the team. No, my injuries came off the pitch. So I thank Carol and her Camel Toe for the tea. Stop any chance of her having some heart-to-heart by telling her I need a shit. I get up and go. I lock myself in the cubicle. Catch that reflection in the mirror again. Feeling far from handsome. Didn't bring my phone in with me. Could have Candy Crushed the time away. So I sit on the toilet lid and I'm forced to think. Think about if I'm going to go back again. Think about whose sofa I could sleep on once I get away. Think about whose fault it is. And if it's different to last time and the time before that. Think about how things can change so much in a year. Now think about how I knew it after just 5 words. Think about those 5 words that got me here in the first place. You got a lie to me. I mean, it's hardly a line borrowed from Shakespeare, but to me, it was pure poetry. You got a lie to me. And from there, the spark of a light, the touch of a hand, the passing back and forth of paper that had kissed both our lips, I was taken. I was gone. I stood at the back of the club with my heart beating faster than the trance music playing. And we're laughing and we're talking and joking, and I knew. And we looked into each other's eyes and we watched each other smile. And I knew. And we go back to mine and I definitely knew. I go back to my desk. Trev's seeing how many Jaffa cakes he can fit in his mouth. Nita and Gary, they're cheering him on. I wouldn't mind, but he never contributes to the tea and biscuit fund. He's on 4 and he's struggling. He's going to choke in a minute. Gary's genuinely concerned. It's alright, Nita says. I'm this floor's first aider. And honestly, I think about telling them this deep, dark, festering secret that's taken over my life, that's consuming me. But who am I to get in the way of Trev's Jaffa Cake challenge? Open my desk drawer, check my mobile. 7 missed calls, 9 texts, shut the drawer. I remember when seeing his name calling my phone, it used to give me those good kind of butterflies. I remember reading his texts over and over and then over again and smiling to myself, not knowing what I did in life to deserve this guy. Now I'm sat with this sickness thinking, what did I do to deserve this guy? 7 missed calls, 9 texts. When did his romantic become psychotic? I don't even have to press play to hear the voice notes he's left because I've heard them all before. Now, it used to be him telling me he loves me and I'm the best thing that's happened to him. Now, he's telling me he's so sorry, promising it won't happen again. Oh, a problem, all of this is my fault. Telling me he's going to call into my workplace, yeah? He's going to walk into my workplace and go on a spree. Tell the Carols and the Nitas and the Trevors, expose me for the gay boy that I am. I let down my guard and I trusted him. I told him, look, My friends, my family, they don't know this part of me. Oh, it's fine, babe. I'll be your little secret. And now he's done with the secrets. Wants everyone to know. He's trying to force me to say things I'm not ready to say to people I'm not ready to tell. And last night it got way too intense, right? So I packed a bag and he stood in front of me asking me why. And I tell him, I have to get out. I just need to breathe. So I grabbed a couple of things and then before I knew it, the blow came from out of nowhere. Bam! And they keep coming hard and fast and I don't want to feel like the chick that's just been hit by a man. So I react. I take all that I've got in me and I hit back and I caught him off guard and he falls back and we both catch our breath. And my heart's beating faster than that trance music I heard when he asked for a light. It was just 5 words. I have to get out. Your turn next, Lukey boy. We got J-cakes on tap, eh? Gary's holding up the packet. I can see the chocolate. It's melting and sticking to the cellophane from the heat of his hands. Nita, she's piping in now. He's not fun anymore, that Luke. A couple of months ago, he'd be up for something like this. Now he's just lukewarm. Her play on words has got them all laughing at me. I'm sat feeling like a right prick because I thought I got away with it. Thought I was hiding it. But they saw through me. I'm not the same. And I don't know why, but her lukewarm is ringing in my head and infuriating me like, that's how they see me. Well, that's what he's made me. Some weak, tepid shell of a man, lukewarm. And those 2 fucking words back a bunch harder than he's ever given. The office phone rings and Trevor's otherwise engaged, so I answer it. Some woman, some customer complaining about a product she purchased with a fault, asking if I know what an inconvenience this is for her. I'm sorry, madam, but she won't let me get a word in. Keeps going on, and I tell myself, I can't go back to him. And Nita and Gary, they're all cheering because Trevor's still trying to get this one more Jaffa cake in his face. And I'm apologising to the woman like I'm lukewarm, but she's just interrupting. And Trevor manages that one more. Gary's cheering, and I can hear the phone in the drawer vibrating. And there's just no escaping him. And she's telling me the company's a disgrace, and Trevor's defeated. He can't do cake number 5. She wants to speak to someone in a higher position than me. And Nita's posting pictures on Facebook already, and I can still hear them laughing. Laughing at me. And what I've become. This isn't what all couples go through. And I see my reflection on the computer screen and Carol goes by with more fucking tea. Oh, this definitely ain't what all couples go through. Lukewarm. And I'm apologising to the woman again like I'm lukewarm, but she's still on a rant. This is such an inconvenience for her. And I see my reflection and Gary's still cheering and she asked me if I care. Well, last night, my boyfriend beat the shit out of me. Do you care? She stops her complaining. Gary stops cheering. Nita stops posting. I can hear the phone in the drawer vibrating. Hang up the call. And I wait for someone to speak. For anyone to speak. But all eyes are on me, waiting for me to talk. I reach over Trevor's desk. Pick up the Jaffa cake packet. My hands shake as I open the orange cellophane. Put one in my mouth. They don't take their eyes off me. Put in one more, and another. They're all still looking at me. One more, and another. And I know I can do this. Just got 1 to beat. 5 left. 5 little words, man. You got a lighter, mate. Lukewarm can fuck off. Nita smiles at me. Trev's not sure what to do, but I know it's going to be alright when Gary says, "Go on, Luke, my son! You can do it! Just 1